Yo, what's up, Michael?
What's up, Kursh?
What up?
Welcome back to the That's My Time podcast. You ready to start the show?
Yeah, this is episode 44. Or if you're keeping track season-wise, season 2, episode 8. Let's go, Tribe. Here we are, back at the That's My Time podcast studios, episode 44, season 2, episode 8. If you keep it tracked in that kind of way, if you have that kind of
I think people are keeping
structure
track.
to your life.
I mean,
that's the kind of structure that you have.
How do you not know the catalog of the That's My Time podcast?
I mean, yeah, it's season 2.
A lot of good moments.
We might be in season 3, Mike.
It's coming.
It's coming soon.
It's usually 12 episodes a season, right? Unless you're Game of Thrones.
We like to keep people. We don't like to record a podcast every week because that gives them too much.
Yeah,
you
like to take breaks. Just so you know,
we take little breaks.
I was trying. I was hitting him up, dude. Let's do the podcast. Let's do the podcast. And he was like, "Fuck those fans. I don't care about them. I don't care about the listeners."
No,
that's what he said to me. He was like, "I don't care if they never come back." And I was like, "No, absolutely not."
We have a huge amount of listeners in North Carolina
and Virginia.
That is so weird.
And Virginia.
It's the strangest thing, right, Donnie?
He agrees.
He agrees.
Kursh, that's not really what happened. Kursh has been getting his bathroom done.
Been getting my bathroom done.
Yeah, and it looks great.
Thanks, Mike.
I want to shower in it.
You want to do a poop inside of there?
I might before I leave. It's a self-cleaning toilet you got.
It's
now that I like. Shit that cleans itself, bro.
You take a poop.
Yeah.
And then you flush, and it like.
Now does a robot come out of the tank like a spider, just like?
No, we opted out of that one. That
with
was
a little
that was an option where a person would actually come out and clean. A little Mexican lady, Consuela.
Oh no way!
She come out. Hi everybody. Right at the end shitting.
I was picturing like a Jeeves. Like a butler, like.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, how are you?
Would you like me to wash your toilet? Yes.
Want me to tell you what actually happens?
Yeah.
What happens is after you go to the bathroom, after you do number 2, a guy comes out that's been drinking all night, and he pees off all the poop stains.
Ew.
He pees them off. And the ones that he can't pee off, he scrubs.
That's disgusting.
What he does is he pees it off, and then he goes, my piss wasn't strong enough for that. I'll come back later, let it marinate in the water, and then he hits it again.
You should definitely. That's spoken from experience. That seems like something you do a lot.
Oh, I do it all.
Your
Everybody
own?
does that,
Your own?
dude.
Or
I do everyone. I do my own.
You're power washing.
I power wash my own shit at the
dude.
bowl.
You're power
when
washing.
it's someone else's shit.
That's disgusting.
When it's someone else's shit, I'm like, I do it still.
Ew.
I turn my head. I'm like, I don't want to smell
How do you
what comes
see?
out.
How do you aim if you're turning your head? That means you're not doing a good job.
You know, like the
you're making the shame last longer because you're missing.
You know when you're at a boardwalk and the clown has to go up. I'm good at holding that, and I can talk to my family. Like, you're doing a good job. Everyone's doing a good job. I paid for all of us to do this just so one of us can win.
Man.
I'm good at that. I have a nice, steady, firm hand when I'm cleaning off.
I'm good at carnival games, too. You know what you got to do? You got to go at the end of the summer. Because if you go to the carnival games at the end of the summer, they tighten up all the games because they want to get rid of all the shit that they have because it's going to be out of season next year. So when you go to Seaside or like any of these places, go in like August. Go now. Go at the end of the summer.
Right now's a good time to go.
You'll get every claw game.
Dude, we should have our own game where instead of a clown balloon or a clown rising up, it's a bowl of shit, and you have to squirt all this shit off the toilet bowl.
I don't think anybody would play that.
Or cigarette butts. Did you ever have parents that smoked?
I used to smoke cigarettes.
My dad used to throw the butts in the toilet bowl, and I used to play like Battleship with them.
Yeah, but I would flush them because I was a respectable smoker.
And my dad would be like, "You're doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it." I'm like, "You shouldn't be here while I'm peeing, Dad."
What the hell?
Nah, Donnie, I was just joking.
You're
right?
gross today.
Wasn't I just joking, Donnie? Yeah. So I'm getting my bathroom done. Bathroom's done already.
Very nice. I saw it.
And I'm getting the outside done. They've been knocking on the house, so that's why we couldn't do the podcast.
Like the siding?
Siding and stone.
Very nice.
Came
Extreme Home Makeover. When I was a kid, you remember that show, Extreme Home Makeover?
Yeah.
We would sit, right? Just me. I would sit. My parents would watch it. We'd all watch it together. And I'd be like, I should call Ty Pennington and have them redo my house for my parents.
Is that the Move That Bus thing?
Move that bus. And they completely redid their house. And it's like fucking beautiful. But it's always like a family who's like they really deserve it. Like someone's got a disease or something. They're
Yeah,
like, we built your house in a bubble.
Yeah, me and my wife wouldn't be able to do that show. She wants to be on top of the contractors the whole entire fucking
They would
time.
see you guys fighting. They never ever. None of the families. These families loved each other. They really deserve.
There's always a backstory.
Always a backstory, and they're very supportive. Every time like they film the family, they're always like arm in arm.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But like they never had a family that would fight.
No. It's always a very calm family.
Yeah.
And Pennington's always like, and we did your room especially, Timmy, because you have the flesh-eating disease.
The production would call you up, and they would be like, so we got to send people down. We got to send people down to the hotel you're staying at because your son's punched holes in every wall in the hotel room.
Yeah.
So now not only are we doing your house, we're doing the hotel room too.
If they did my house, they'll go to my son and be like, we fixed all the holes you made in your room.
And we put padding on all of the walls for you.
You're an angry
There's
child.
also, we planted a garden in your room that you can sit in and meditate because you're fucking so pissed off.
What if they had Exhibit and Ty Pennington together?
Pimp my garage.
Pimping your house. We pimped your house. And all you got to do is mention
They
one.
say that the Pimp My Ride guys, they say those people were miserable after that show.
Well, yeah, they got a fish tank in your trunk.
Yeah. They said they hated it. And they
Can't
were
even turn.
Yeah, they were very upset. A lot of people fucking tried to sell the cars. Nobody wanted them. Yeah, that's like a meme exhibit.
Every time I get in my wife's car,
Yeah.
she's always got shit that moves in the back. Always rolling. Shit's always rolling back and forth, and I get so angry. Like, why do you have so much loose shit back there? She doesn't know how to tighten things down.
One time I left a beach chair in an ex-girlfriend's trunk, right? And I was like, do you still have my beach chair? I was just trying to like hit her up. And she was like, yeah, I hear it all the time in the back of my car. And I'm like, I'm going to let it sit there for a little longer.
Oh,
just so she thinks of me every time that fucking thing moves.
Oh, boy. Hi, Shawnee. Hi, Davey. Yeah, I'm going to interact this time.
Yeah, interact with the crowd. Interact with the interactive show.
Podcast. I've missed you, Michael.
I've missed you too. I've been wanting to be here, and I love the light.
I've
bro.
been wanting,
dude.
for you.
So
Look at
much
this light.
I got a fish tank.
Look at
dude.
this light.
That's what this is reminding me, because this is the light I put on the fish tank.
I wish the light was red.
Whoa! We got crazy lights. We got crazy lights in here. If you don't, and if there's a lot of people who just listen.
I wish it was white.
I feel like there's more people who just listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
They should check it out.
They should check out.
And they should like the Facebook page and check it all out.
Yeah, because you could see the lights.
Yeah, and those lights are worth it. Leave this one, though. This is my favorite one. It reminds me of my fish tank I got. I got the same thing in my fish tank. It's got a little bubble wall, and all the bubbles come up, and I fucking sit there and I stare at it and I hit it. But the fish are light sensitive, I found out, because you can't be don't be doing that.
Mike and his roommates killed a whole ocean
No,
of
that's
fish.
not true.
How many fish died for you to have something nice to look at? How many fish have died?
Well, none now. But when we first got the tank, when you first get a fish tank, you're not supposed to put fish in it right away. I didn't know this. No one told me. As a matter of fact, they sold me the tank and then helped me pick out fish. So if anything, it's on the people in that establishment. But I got the fish tank. We set it up. It looks cool. It's like space themed, right?
Yeah.
So we set the whole thing up. We put the fish in, and they were fucking dying. 3 fish. 3 fish we went through. 4 fish. 5 fish that died.
I think it was way more than 3
fish. No, it was only 5, because we put 3 in, and then we tried it again with 2 fish. We didn't know. No one told us. And then eventually it was fine, and now it's awesome. I love the fish.
Everyone in your house, Mike lives with
2 guys,
2 other dudes, and I follow both of those dudes on Instagram, so I get 3 different different
videos of the fish tank.
Videos of the fish tank.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And we got some cool ones in there now, and they're all alive.
Do you ever sprinkle any shrooms in there?
No. Why would I do that? I'd fucking kill them. I put fish food only in the fish tank.
Let a fish microdose some shrooms.
No, bro.
Let a fish micro some shrooms.
That's not good for fishies. We had a problem. We had to bug our house. I thought all the fish were going to die. As soon as we got like regular level homeostasis in the fish tank.
Whoa, that's the word?
You like that?
Yeah, very nice.
Homeostasis. I can make little communities of animals now.
Donnie, did you know that word beforehand?
Don Mattingly knows.
Yes, he does.
So our neighbors, right? We thought we were the bad ones and we were driving them crazy. They're fucking driving us crazy. They had bugs, bro. And we didn't really see many. We only saw like 1 or 2. I've been living there 2 years. Yeah. They have bugs, right? And they were coming up. So we were like, fuck, what are we going to do? And we called the landlord because they didn't want to call. They don't call. They don't call ever if anything's wrong.
It's their bugs.
So, yeah, but you call the landlord. They pay for the whole thing. So we called the landlord, right? And we have cats. I have a cat. My roommate has a cat. We're not supposed to have these cats,
to have a cat,
right? So we called the landlord to have a guy come and bomb the place.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, but the thing is with the landlord, he lives 5 minutes away. So he fucking shows up, and we have all the cats out. I have their food in the kitchen, so I'm like, fuck. So I ran and grabbed the cats, right? Hid their food. Put the cat in my room. I put the fucking volume all the way up on the TV, right? So then our landlord comes in with the exterminator. It's really cool, dude. He was like cracking jokes the whole time. He was really like eccentric. He was like this southern dude, and he comes in, right? And he's like, all right, so where did you see them? Right? He's like, where'd you see these things? So we're like, we saw them over here, right? So he moves the fridge, and he's like, okay. And there was none back there. So then he's like, all right, now he goes over to the stove, right? And he pulls the oven and stove back, and he goes to he grabs my landlord. He goes, yo, check this out. So we're like, fuck, what is it? Right? So he pulls the thing back, and we're like, we're going to see like a million dead bugs under there, but it wasn't. It was all dry cat food. Like my cat's playing with their food, like knocking it under the stove. And we were all three of us sitting there like, fuck. And we got nervous immediately when he walked in. He saw the fish tank. He's like, y'all got a fish tank? And we were like, yeah. And he's like, it's cool. I like those. So it was like every step of the way. Now we're staring at this dry cat food, and we're like, fuck, we are not supposed to have them. And he goes, what is that? Is that mouse shit? And the exterminator goes, no, that's dry dog food, right? Dry dog food. So we're like, fuck, like, what are we going to do? And he goes, how'd that get up here? You guys have a dog? And we're looking around. We're like, no, we don't have a dog. You would know if we had a dog. Like, our place is really clean. So he goes, well, how'd this get up here? So we're all sitting there looking at each other, and we don't know what to do. And the exterminator goes, I'll tell you how it got up here. He's like, you got mice that are taking the dry dog food from downstairs and bringing it upstairs. And we were like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Me and my other roommate are like, absolutely, that is what it is. So they came, and we had to like bag up all of our stuff, and I asked about the fish tank because I'm like, I finally kept these motherfuckers alive. What now? So everything was fine. He was like, just cover it, and everything will be good. And now our house is the cleanest it's ever been, top to bottom.
It's a nice apartment, big hallways,
and we got a lot of lights like this up.
I'm very jealous of your hallways. You have wide.
You like the hallways?
Yeah. You could have table service going back.
It's funny because my roommates and I all play Xbox Live, so we'll be sitting in our rooms. It's my roommate, me, and my other roommate, all in that hallway, and we'll be playing the game with each other. And you can hear us from our rooms, like the conversation we're having. We're talking to each other in the headset.
Well, that could be any hallway.
Well, you don't. How many people play Xbox in this house? One.
Yeah, because there's only one kid.
Yeah, but you can hear us talking to each other is what I'm saying. Dumbass.
All three of you play fucking video
games?
games?
All three of us are playing Xbox with each other.
Do you play with my son ever? Do you ever see him on?
I've played with him before.
You played with my son,
I used to play
okay.
when Fortnite was on. I played with him a couple times. He was good.
Okay.
But he used to do stupid shit in the game.
Yeah, well, he's a dickhead.
I'm like, you got to play the game. He'd be like fucking doing random shit.
Donnie, should adults play video games online? He says no.
Yeah, but you don't, and you don't watch movies.
I watch
movies. You don't
movies.
Enjoy yourself.
You know what show I'm watching right now?
What?
The Bear.
Oh, how is it? I heard it was
great
good.
show.
Yeah?
Great show.
I hear it's exactly like working in a restaurant.
I was almost compelled to write something on Facebook. The Bear. Great show. Like, but I didn't. I didn't write.
Wait, so now you don't watch a lot of shows. Why did you choose to watch this one? Are you watching it with somebody?
Multiple people have told me to watch it, and I like Dude Lip from Shameless.
You watch Shameless too?
I watched Shameless until it started getting stupid.
You gave up. I gave up on it too.
Yeah.
It was like the Frank Gallagher guy was supposed to die at one point, and then the next season he's doing science experiments.
That's
in
because
his room. What the fuck is that?
Frank Gallagher is my dad.
Oh,
that's
is
my
he?
fucking
that
dad
makes
in real
sense,
life.
Because when you talk about your dad, I'm like, it kind of sounds like
that's
him.
like my dad in real life.
Yeah, all right.
My dad would come home like, Bud, got a new job. I'm working at the junkyard. Like, the what? The junkyard. And he got a dog from the junkyard. We got my dog. My family dog was from the junkyard.
Yeah, you told me that. Junkyard dog.
Kazzy.
Yeah. Kazzy.
Yeah, Kazzy had a tumor in her butt her whole life. We never got it looked at.
Right. I didn't have a...
You didn't have a family dog?
You threw me off with that last part about the tumor.
Oh, the tumor in her butt? It was a huge, like a softball-sized tumor.
We have family dogs, yeah.
It would bounce when she ran.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
My sister's dog has something like that on his chest. It looks like another ball sack. I'm like, would you fucking do something with that?
That's disgusting.
The dog's like coming up. He likes to jump when I go. He's a fucking ball sack touching my leg.
I don't want
and
something
it's not
touching.
even a ball sack. I don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is. It's like a fucking growth.
It's disgusting. Do something.
Yeah, I went out to eat yesterday with my wife, and I wore something similar to what I'm wearing now.
You guys had a little date night?
We had a little date night, me and the wife, and this. I was dressed kind of. It was a nice place, but I was dressed. It was like a last minute thing. Like, let's go eat. I took her to get her pork chop. Every few weeks, I take her to get her pork. So she likes her pork chop.
She needs like. You know what that reminds me of? It's like when there's a monster and they have to sacrifice something to it once a week. To keep it happy, so you have to get her.
Well, there's maybe once a month. Maybe once a month we bring. We bring her to get the pork chop. We're like an old couple.
Yeah.
And this dude, beautiful guy, looked like John Cena with his wife and the two kids. He walks by me and my wife. We're sitting down. I'm wearing these shorts, the same shorts I have on now.
You're dressed like you.
I haven't showered. Like, I don't know. I'm getting my bathroom done. I haven't showered in weeks. So I'm sitting down. No. I'm eating my chicken palm.
You haven't showered in weeks?
I take a shower outside with the hose. Somebody told me I smell like hose water the other day.
Well, because you're showering with hose water.
You smell like a hose.
That's fucking disgusting. You don't shower? Yeah. You have another bathroom.
It doesn't have a shower in it.
You can't shower anywhere like the gym, bro?
No, I'll shower at work. At work.
Okay. That's all right.
The gym, I'll never fucking shower. I've never showered in a gym.
I have.
It's disgusting.
I have. I did it once.
Yeah, I know why you're showering in gyms. You're cruising.
No, I was
You're looking for dick.
I saw.
Dude,
I was
you just
watching
outed
an
yourself on the podcast.
I was watching an episode of Always Sunny where they fucking did that.
That's the only time. That's the only reason to shower in a gym.
No, we were.
Looking
that's
for
not
dick.
true. That's not true. First of all, I got thrown out of my house a lot when I was younger.
So showering.
So
in
I've
the gym
showered
was
at the gym.
No,
and on top
never.
of that, when I was
never.
in Maryland, I showered at the gym because the shower at the place we were staying at for the comedy club was fucking. The water was freezing.
All right.
So I was like, "Fuck this! Let's go to the gym."
Yeah. So I'm in the restaurant, and this John Cena dude walks behind me.
There's people who go to the gym and then go straight to work. They shower at the gym. Not everybody in there is fucking each other.
Not me.
What gym do you go to? Where everybody?
I go to Retro Fitness in Matawan, New Jersey.
When you go in there, there's nobody showering?
Yeah, they're waiting for guys to come in with them. And I have, and there's nothing more annoying than showering with another guy.
Why are the guys going in there? Are they washing each other's backs?
No, they do sex. It's a big thing in gyms, Mike. There's one reason to shower or use a sauna in a gym.
What?
It's to cruise
that's
for
not,
dick.
First of all, that's not true. Not here, at least.
It's almost 100% true. So we're eating, and this guy walks by us, and I swear to God, there were other tables in the restaurant, and when the waitress put him there, he did say, "Can we sit over there?"
Want to sit next to you?
He said, "Can we sit over there?" And then she goes, "No, we have a party coming soon over there." And then I heard him. I didn't hear the rest of the conversation, but I heard him talking to his wife, and he said the word trash.
No.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Dude,
out of here.
I'm like 50% sure.
No way.
He said he doesn't want to sit next to trash because I was saying to myself, don't judge a book by its cover. You don't. Yeah,
You're
I might look like shit now.
No
but then
way.
I also said to myself, this guy's got a point. I look like a piece of shit. I look like garbage.
You don't let people talk to you
I have scars in the back of my head. I have stupid tattoos misplaced. I have a fucking.
I can't believe he said that. What did you do? You didn't do anything? You just sat there?
I
would have been like,
him
hey,
the whole
you
time.
fuck.
I just watched him the whole time. I don't think he.
Meanwhile, he was like, I don't want to sit next to that trash can over there.
Maybe
and you're fucking grilling him, just making it seem like
might not
trash.
have. But I was just judging him the whole time.
I can't believe.
He was like moving his food around. His wife was cutting his chicken at one point.
Was she trying it or she was cutting it because he couldn't?
She was cutting it for him.
Wow.
That's how good looking this guy was.
Wow.
Yo, Mike, when you're really good looking, they'll cut the food for you.
No one's ever cut food for me.
Watch what happens. Take a girl on a date and just say,
never.
You cut that? And if she cuts it, I mean, she.
What if I'm like, I'm paying you, cut it?
Yeah.
Feed it to me.
Yeah.
Imagine I go all Andrew Tate on her.
And you know,
feed me the fucking chicken now. No, I would
the
never.
funniest part about the whole meal was after we were done eating, because I was just doing shit in my house, and then we went to go eat. So I didn't have my card on me. So when the bill came, I went, I don't have my. So my wife used her card or whatever to pay.
Wow. Do you think that guy was looking at you like?
I think so.
He must have a huge dick.
People probably think that when they see me and my wife, they're probably like, he's either got money or a huge dick or both. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, everybody, it's neither one of those things.
She just loves you.
That's what it is, yeah. She likes funny guys that are depressed most of the time in the house.
Oh, she's digging that?
I don't know what she likes.
Because you don't want me here then.
But most of us, we have I call it the Johnny Carson effect. Like, we're very friendly outside of our houses, and when we're around people, we're funny. And then when we get home, we're like, I want to kill myself.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. That Johnny Carson was like
it's
that?
Johnny Carson effect, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I call it the Johnny Carson effect.
I've had days like that. I've been doing pretty good lately, though.
Oh, yeah, Mike? Good.
Yeah.
I've been off. I've been a little off.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, it's stressful. You got people in and out of your house.
Yeah, a couple. I was going. I went on vacation. Right. I don't think we've done the podcast since I went to Dominican Republic. No. And then I had a great time there. And then came home, and you have like that depression afterwards, like after the vacation. And then I had a bunch of work and a bunch of shows, and I overworked myself. So this weekend I took off the whole weekend. I didn't do nothing this weekend. I just
cool. Sometimes you need a little break.
We had s'mores in my neighbor's backyard.
Get out!
Yeah.
I want s'mores. I'm fucking starving,
Yeah.
bro. Oh, yo, so we talk about this all the time on the podcast, and I'm speaking it into existence now.
Claire Ginsburg, I thought she passed away. She wrote a post that she died, or someone wrote it for her, but now she's talking to us. I don't understand.
Saying?
Claire.
I thought she was
alive?
dead, dude. I saw all the fucking.
Claire,
posts.
are you alive or no? She's making a comment about my hat that it's offensive to Indians.
You got wearing a Chiefs hat?
I have a Cleveland. It's a Cleveland Indians hat, Mike. It's not
see, that's why it's offensive because I don't know.
They got rid of the name. They're the Guardians now.
Oh, okay.
But I have this. They don't have this.
You don't have the new hat.
I'm not gonna get a Guardians hat.
What
never
are
call them the Guardians.
Chiefs now? What are they?
Well, the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
They never changed.
No.
And that's the one where you'd be like, out of all of them, I feel like that's the one that.
But isn't a chief the highest that you could be as an Indian?
Yeah, I mean, it started
what's
in Native American culture.
I sound like a Trump supporter now. All right,
You're saying
yeah,
Indian. You're not supposed to say
never.
Indian. Did you know that?
What?
Cowboys in India. You're not supposed to say Indians.
All right,
anymore.
you can.
But I know you can, but you're not supposed to. But I'm not telling you not to. All I'm saying is like it doesn't sound as good. You can't say Cowboys and Native Americans.
No, it doesn't
It's
work.
Cowboys and Indians. It's always been.
Yeah, I mean, I never met an Indian that was offended by the Cleveland Indians.
Have you ever met a Native American?
Of course I have.
Who? When?
Oh, like names?
Yeah.
Oh, just in general, I know I have.
What's your Native American?
My step-grandfather.
Your step-grandfather's Native American?
He was Native American. He died. He got speared. Oh, that was a joke. I was just joking. He did die.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. All right.
I think that would be cool to, like, spend a week with some Native Americans. They wouldn't want me there, but I think it'd be cool to just, like, watch and, like, I want to partake. Like, Dances with Wolves.
You probably look like what Christopher Columbus would look like if he was alive
Christopher Columbus, I don't think he had red hair.
I think he did.
No.
Oh.
Look it up. Carl.
Man,
Carl's been out there for a long time. We haven't been in here.
And not only that, I got rid of all the shrubs right in front of the window.
Carl,
well, they weren't really in front of the window, but you could see them.
What color Christopher Columbus's hair was.
Look up CC. We call him CC.
CC? Yeah, Christopher Columbus? Yeah. CC.
Look up CC.
What a fucking shit. Imagine all the years you... Well, he was a piece of shit, apparently, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
I wasn't
who
there.
Are we to... I mean, I don't care about Christopher Columbus or church. I don't know.
Neither do I. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care about really anything, dude. You know what I do care about? I went to Target today.
What'd you get? Everything.
You know why? Since, like, we got rid of bags, it's so much easier to just steal shit.
Oh, you could just walk out with the shit in your hand.
They're telling you to bring your own bag.
And you wear a mask.
If I'm bringing my own bag, I'm not... Yeah, and you wear a mask. It's okay now. I'm bringing my own bag somewhere and I'm walking around the store with it, I'm not going to push a cart around. I'm going to put the shit right in my bag.
Right in the bag.
And then when you go to bring everything up, it's self-checkout.
Yeah, I'm
you
sorry.
You go to self-checkout.
They know, though,
They
dude.
don't care either.
They don't care, but there's this guy on TikTok that is...
You know what else helps, though?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. But everything's beeping. So all you got to do is run it across and not hit the barcode. Everything's beeping. They're going to be like, they're going to come up to you and be like, that didn't beep.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, are you kidding me? Why are you coming up to me and saying that?
There's a guy on TikTok that is Home Depot security.
Right.
And his whole TikTok is dedicated to just watching people. He's like, I know this motherfucker's going to steal. I can see by the way he's walking. And then sure enough, the guy steals. And then you see him comes down. He fucking stops him at the door.
Well, these people suck.
Yeah.
The people who don't know how to do it.
So they know,
suck.
even though you don't get caught
if you're
that day,
thinking
they know.
about it.
Right, Donnie?
If you're thinking about it the entire time, you're going to be walking weird. Your body language is going to be... You just got to do it like it's okay.
Yeah, you...
Do it like it's normal.
You deserve it.
You deserve it. You're stealing from fucking Target? You think they're going to even know?
My son's working at the gym now, and it's a franchise. So it's the gym, but it's owned by a guy that I'm friends with. Right. I like the guy. As a matter of fact, if there's no girl at the counter and I can easily just grab a drink, I'll put the money. I'd rather give him more money than steal. So John, my son's working there now, and I'm trying to teach him. He's never worked at a store at a place like this. So I'm like, John, if your buddies come in the gym and they want a shake or they want a pre-workout, make sure you charge them. Don't give out shit for free. It's the guy's business, you know. So the other day I went to the gym and my son's behind the counter, and I'm like, let me get a pre-workout, and my son's like $3. I'm like, just, you know. He's like, want me to put it on your account? And he charged me.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's
so
you got to be nicer.
So he listened to what I was testing him.
All right, that's good. But were you testing him, or you really?
I was testing him.
Yeah. All right. Good. That's good. Nice save. Yeah, dude. Easy to steal from Target, especially if you're stealing a broom.
The dessert tray came out yesterday too.
What dessert tray?
The guy came out. The waiter came out the dessert tray. Nobody wants any part of that.
I do.
Yeah.
I love dessert.
When he's walking out with it, I'm looking at him.
I'm like, hell yeah, what do we got?
And then he puts it's like he's like a salesman at that point, right? Which one do you want?
The chocolate mousse is a fondant dark chocolate wrapped around a buttercream.
Right? And if you have like multiple people at the table and you're the only one that gets it, what you're doing is you're making the bill higher and you're keeping everyone there an extra 20 minutes.
Pay for it. I don't get dessert unless everybody wants it. You got to do the look. Right?
You got to do the. You
got to be
like, are we getting dessert or not?
Raise your eyebrows and look at each other like, are we getting dessert?
But wait till you have kids. Like my daughter's like, I want it. I'm like, we're not getting dessert. My son's like, I'll take dessert.
Are we getting dessert?
No.
Are we getting the ice cream?
No. Are you good?
We getting the brown?
Good?
I mean,
I'm full.
I mean, I'll get it if you want.
I'm full.
I'll get.
Full.
I mean,
so you know,
are we getting?
In order to not look cheap, you just say I'm full. I'm so full. Oh my god, that was so good.
Are you sure?
You don't.
Because I get.
Yeah.
They got cheesecake.
You know what I'll get every time?
If they got cheesecake, I'll get you.
You know what I'll get every time, Mike?
What?
The lava fucking
lava
ice cream. The lava cake every time.
You know how they do that? As coming from someone who worked in a bunch of restaurants.
Vanilla ice cream.
They're frozen.
And they throw them in the microwave.
And they throw them in the microwave.
Okay, they're beautiful. It's a
lot of servers
make
their own desserts. So if you're nasty to the waiter, don't get dessert. Because oh man, I used to work at this restaurant. It was a Fridays.
McDonald's?
In Florida when I worked in Florida, and there was this fucking huge chick. Her name was like I don't want to say her real name.
Say her real name.
I'm not going to say her real name. It was Bridget, right?
All right.
And Bridget was like huge and stocky, and she was a bad bitch, and she came from like a really bad area of Florida.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean the whole state?
Yeah. I can't tell you what
the
they called her.
The whole state sucks.
But so somebody was giving her a problem, right? And she was ghetto, but she was white, and she had like really like pasted to her scalp. Her hair looked like she took gel and just flat.
I know exactly what she looked like.
But she was white, and she was crazy.
She has a kid named Aiden.
She looked like Shrek with like a Boricua haircut, and she was a white person.
Aiden's my world.
Yeah, she has a kid named Aiden. Yeah,
he's my world.
So she someone was fucking with her at the table. So she was all pissed off, and I see her, and she's got like soda. She's like got soda everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up and I'm like, Bridget, what's going on? And she's like, this motherfucker want to give me shit. I'm a finger fuck they drink. I swear. And she was like fisting his coke. She's like, I'm a finger fuck they drink. They're going to give me a problem. I'm a finger fuck they drink. I was like, ew, it's disgusting. Bridget.
You ever use your finger to stir your drink?
Never.
I have.
Never. I have very good etiquette.
Yeah, me too, but not really.
I was on the golf team.
I don't think you were.
I was.
I need to see pictures of this.
I have fucking videos of me playing golf.
Recent?
Yeah, recent.
I want golf team pictures.
I wasn't on
at school.
I would just go to the golf. I was on the golf team, but I would go there and I would golf for free after school every day, and I would go to the driving range all the time.
You were a big driving range guy?
Big driving range guy.
Yo, if nobody's doing anything tonight, go to Big Nose Kate's open mic at Big Nose Kate's. My boy Antonio Gerardo is hosting the Gunslinger mic at Big Nose Kate's 8 o'clock tonight. That's a little shout out for a little pop for the boys.
Yeah.
A little pop for the boys.
I'm reading your text as your text comes through.
Yeah. Those are texts. Right, Donnie? We're going to go.
Don Mattingly, what are you doing?
Well, right now he's losing.
Sometimes we
They're
talk.
losing every game.
Sometimes we talk about this on the podcast. It's usually towards the end of the podcast, and I want to speak it into.
Are you hinting?
I want to speak it into existence.
All right. I think I know what you're about to say.
Do you?
It has something to do with deep dish.
It does.
Yep, I knew it.
At the end of every podcast, I usually I'll go to the fucking. I'll go to the. Oh, we have an announcement to make. Oh, this is the first. It's TMT announcement.
The TMT announcement.
So every single time at the end of this podcast, a lot of the time I'm hungry. I'm fucking starving. Always.
Yeah.
And
kids always hungry.
For some reason, I don't know if it was COVID.
I can't stop the lights.
Oh shit. We're gonna start having seizures.
I think we're good. Wait, hold on, Michael. All
right, that's good.
All right.
So, I don't know why, but I thought of Uno, the Pizzeria Uno.
Yeah.
Right? I want to go there so bad all the time. It's so far from me, but it's not that far from you. It's kind of far. But I want to record our trip to Uno, and I think that it should happen, if not today, after this, very soon.
I'm down to go.
Let's go. You want to go today?
I'm down to go.
Let's find out where it. I'll go find out where it is right now.
Does anybody know what Pizzeria Uno is?
Yeah, let's ask the viewers. Uno. We're in New Jersey. Where's there an Uno? I remember there used to be one on Route 1, but it's not that anymore. I don't know what it is. Uno.
I ordered from Giordano's in Chicago, and they deliver.
Trenton.
What?
Trenton, 26 miles.
Jesus, no way.
Why?
You're out of your mind.
Why? How come?
Call up, get a table for 2 for 5 o'clock.
For really? For really? What the fuck? There's one in New York. There's one in Hamilton. All right, so it's not really Trenton. It's Hamilton.
Oof.
But
Man,
that's not far from here. It's 26 miles. 40 minutes.
It's a long trip.
It's open, baby. Closes at 11.
We will go.
We're going to go.
Maybe we'll go today.
Maybe we'll go today. You just said we have it on the tape. You were like, get a table for 2.
Maybe we'll go.
All right, what about... all right, well, it's that.
Paying or who's paying?
Clifton? You want to go to Clifton?
Where's that?
That's 29 miles away. This one's 26.
That seems further.
All right, we'll figure it out.
We're going to go to Pizzeria
But we're going to record our trip for the That's My Time viewers.
Yeah. I think I got to go starving.
I'm starving right now.
I know, I'm not.
But by the time we get there?
Well, I'm always hungry. I'll always eat.
All right. I'll drive. I'm driving, bro.
I never eat before.
And I'll drive fast.
Oh, no, you
The
don't.
fastest I've ever driven in my life.
If you've ever driven with Mike, you know that he drives very slowly.
I like to be safe.
He's very safe. I'm very erratic. I'm all over.
No, you're a good driver, though. I wish I drove like you.
Thanks, Mike. No one's ever said that to me.
You are a good
driver. I am a good driver. I'm just all over the place.
You got a good technique.
Special technique.
So what else? Do you want to talk about anything else? Like when we're going to do this again?
We have the fucking the 5th Borough Comedy Festival kind of wrapped up. We have our things. We have all our venues and everything picked out and headliners.
Are we going to do another live show?
We can if you want to.
Should we? Do you want to?
Yes. Now,
we did one last year. We did a live show at last year.
That was 2 years ago, I think.
2 years ago.
We have the Slap Podcast. We have the Slap Podcast, the Super Live Adventure Podcast, live at on October 8th at Applejack's.
Very cool.
And then John Zaluga, the
host,
the co-host of the Super Live Adventure Podcast, will be headlining the show at Applejack's.
Very cool.
John Zaluga is a very funny comic. He's also the writer for the Jokers right now. Very fucking funny. That's what's going. That's one of the things that are going for the festival. But there's plenty of other shit. But we can't really make announcements yet. Right. Maybe the next podcast I'll have the permissible. I will tell you one thing though.
How about why don't we do this?
We're doing something really cool for the fest.
Why don't we flip a coin?
All right.
To see if we go to Uno or not.
Okay.
So we have a nice little live. We're gonna flip a coin.
Flip this.
This isn't a coin. This is your dip.
It's not dip. It's nicotine pouches.
Right. That's not a coin.
So that's
do you
heads,
have a coin, or you're so
tails.
rich you just have checks on you?
I just have money.
Just got your bathroom done. He doesn't have any fucking change.
So here's heads. Here's tails. We're gonna flip it, and you call it in the air.
I feel like you flip this a lot. You don't want to go. Let me flip it because I've never touched this before.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know the weight.
All right. Well, Donnie's gonna decide who flips it. Do I flip it, Donnie, or does Mike flip it? Yeah, you don't give a shit. Here, you flip it, and then I call it in the air. Then I'm gonna call it in the air. Ready?
All right. This is tails.
No
barcode.
Shit. No shit. The
this
bottom
is
tails. Everybody knows that.
Here we go.
Heads. Ooh, I got it.
No.
Wait
a second.
That's
we didn't do that right. We did it like we didn't say heads we go, tails we don't. We just said you.
I say I call it, and then I choose what it is.
So what do you want to do?
We're going to go to the Gunslinger Open Mic at Big Nose
Yes,
Gates.
we're going to that, but are we going to Uno before that?
Do we have time?
What time is it?
Somebody tell us what time it is.
It's 3:35.
3:35. So let's see what it looks like.
We got mad time, bro.
If time works, if the time works, then we do it.
He doesn't want pizza. He's lame.
I always want pizza.
He wants
such a trip.
It is not. It's 26
It's a long trip, and then
I'm gonna Google it right now. See how far it is.
Eat.
We're not gonna eat like crazy. We're gonna eat like gentlemen, like Kursh does. All right.
Who's Kuj?
Kujin, the kid on fucking with no chin on Instagram who eats food and says everything's
He
good.
was at the pizzeria the other day that I was at. Everyone was going up to him.
Was he? Were you there? Did you see him?
I seen him.
I'm getting a fucking call. I'm trying to figure out Uno.
I think he was doing a review at Lee's Tavern, Staten Island. He's a funny dude, I guess, right?
Uno pizza.
He'll be doing stand up in no time. All these guys end up doing stand up, and they have a lot of people come out to see them. Maybe someone should reach out to the Cooge and get him on a show of mine.
All right, we're not going.
It's far?
It's far.
How far?
It's 52 minutes away.
Holy shit.
That makes no sense. 26 miles is 53 minutes in the car?
Well, it's kind of rush hour, dude. It's Monday.
It's 3 o'clock.
It's Monday, Mike.
I can't believe it.
It's Monday, Mike.
All right, well, I'm going to have to eat something else instead.
We can eat at Big Nose Kate's for the Gunslinger Mike. I'm putting the pop out there, baby.
We're going to Gunslinger, but I got to eat. But you want to wrap it up? We've been on for...
We can wrap it up. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
We got a good episode here. We got a nice fat episode.
Yeah. Oh, Claire says we have plenty of time. Claire, that's because you get driven around.
See, I agree, Claire. We do have plenty of time.
I don't even want to read my dates.
He's a chinless fuck. Yeah, Claire knows. Wait, so...
I don't want to read my dates, Mike. It's kind of embarrassing.
I don't either.
Kind of embarrassing for me.
Go ahead, though. Say what you're...
All right, I'm gonna... We'll wrap it up. We'll do the dates, and we'll wrap it up. I don't have anything next week, Mike. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest.
I'm going into September, bro, so don't feel bad.
I'm in September. All right. So September 10th, we have a show in Somerset, New Jersey, at a place. I don't even know the name of the place. And then on the 17th, very important, September 17th, if you are in Staten Island or want to come out to a cool show, we're going to be at District in Staten Island, and we're doing a fundraiser for a kid that's got cancer. And we're going to raise some money for him. I'll put a link on my Facebook page if you want to donate. And you'll be able to donate just by coming to the show on the 17th. And that's it for now. I mean, I got concerts. That's why. I got concerts coming up. I'm going to see the boys, Amity Afflictions is back in town. I'm going to see them 2 nights in a row. That's why. I'm trying to enjoy myself instead of being overwhelmed by comedy. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
September 22nd, I'm going to be at Tap House 18 in Denville. Then I'm going to be in October 14th, I'm in Neptune. And then October 29th, I'm headlining the Dojo.
Ooh.
You want to come?
I want to
do. You have anything?
Do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to do it?
Who's running? Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
I'm down.
My friend.
Yeah, I'm down. Get me in. What's the date?
The 29th.
I like that place. I like the Dojo.
Yeah, the Dojo's cool. Mike Romanelli's the man.
Yeah, he's a chef extraordinaire and runs a
burgers
at
that place are fucking
phenomenal. He focuses on the comedy. And very focused on the comedy. He's got a whole room just for comedy.
They got a good dessert there. They got a good lava cake there.
I don't
actually.
want dessert.
You never want dessert. You don't want Uno either. You're a piece of shit. All right, you ready to wrap it up? Is that our time?
That's our time.
Oh wait,
that's it, yeah.
Wait a second.
All
we
right.
wanted to do something at the end of every episode,
we wanted
didn't
to do
we?
Something, yeah.
That's our time.
That's our time.
For what?
What's something that ended abruptly.
Okay, you have anything that ended abruptly recently? That was its time.
We probably should have prepared.
I'll tell you whose time it was this month.
Who's that?
It was my fish's time.
Oh,
the first 5. The first 5 that died in order for the next 7 to survive.
Rest in peace, those fish, man.
Rest in peace, those. I'm not taking my hat off because this looks like I look like a nice, nice boy right now with my hat on, but when I take it off, I look like a fucking serial killer. Yeah, it's not good.
I guess what ended abruptly for me is all of my shrubs in my house. All of my shrubs. Every day the guy outside goes, maybe we should remove this one too. And I just removed all of them.
I'm waiting for the day we end this podcast, and I'm like, what ended abruptly for you? And you're like, my marriage, we're getting a divorce. I feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah, well,
that's how I want you to tell me.
That could be any time. At any point, she could just end the shit.
Yeah.
And I would have no say. I'd be like, you got a point.
And you'd be like, all right, go.
We've been hanging out.
All right. Well, you guys, as long as you take her for her pork chops, everything should be okay.
All right. Take your wife for a pork chop, okay, every couple weeks, and that's how you keep a marriage alive. And that's it. That's the Time Podcast with Kursh and Sicoli. Listen live on Facebook Live, and listen to us on Spotify, Podbean.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. That's My Time Podcast on Instagram and on Facebook. All that stuff. All right, Emma. Maybe we need a new song soon. She has to make a new song. She made this when she was like 2.
I think we should rap a song.
All right, I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe we'll toy with it.
So long, everybody.